Hi, I'm Dee McGill, owner-founder of LDL Hair Extensions. Welcome to It's About to Get Hairy, the podcast that takes you on a journey through the world of hair extensions. Whether you're a hair enthusiast, a stylist, or simply curious about the art of transforming hair, this is the show for you. Join us as we deep dive into the fascinating world of extensions, exploring the latest trends, techniques, and innovations. From clip-ins to handmade wefts, we'll uncover the industry secrets on all things hair. So sit back, relax, and let's embark on a hair-raising adventure together. Welcome to It's About to Get Hairy.
If I can be anything, I think I'm gonna be me.
Well, welcome back, and we've got Cassie in the building.
Welcome. Hi, it's exciting to be here.
Who are you welcoming?
Me. Just me. You've been
She's
here before. You're not as exciting as what I am. Obviously. What are we were just about?
Well, we were talking about, I was actually talking about this podcast with my marketing director yesterday, and she was talking about how she went into a salon and she'd asked for black underneath and she wanted light blue on the top. She showed a photo. The girls were like, sure, we can do that. And she said that they bleached her hair yellow, proceeded to put the blue over the top, and what she got was green.
Yes.
So her disappointment with salons, I guess, is that she would have preferred, from a client perspective, she would have preferred to have been told, no, that's not achievable, than being sent green, basically. So like I said to her, the blue is actually completely achievable in the right salon. So I think, the big thing for hairdressing at the moment is that people are specialised.
Yes.
So there would have been the perfect salon for her that actually would have given her
Blue and black. I'm just a colorist, guys, and the whole blue and black is just a bit off to me. But I will say this is where it's really important to say no. We've actually gained the right in the industry to say no, where before you were meant to do everything. If somebody came to me in this today's age, another one, to give you a perm, I'd be like, see ya. Because you have the right to say, I'm not the right person for that. So I guess that's the good thing in the industry and education-wise, where you can exceed in a certain area to go above somebody's expectations when they walk out.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I think the consumer doesn't actually know that people do specialise.
Yes.
So, yes, in my hairdressing apprenticeship, yes, I learnt perming, but I haven't done a perm in 30 years. So
I did one on little Joan.
Perm is probably not going to be the best thing for you.
No.
Coming to me for hair extensions and what I specialise in and what I work with day in, day out, you're going to get an excellent result.
100%.
So I guess for poor old Ash, she, like the advice that I gave her, of course, she would never know this. For the consumer, you think, I'll just go to a hairdressing salon to have my service done. The hairdresser says, yeah, sure, we can do that service.
Yeah.
But the client doesn't actually get
what they want.
Yes. So you're right. It is okay to say no. I know in my own business, I get people a lot that will say, I want X, Y, and Z. And if I believe that it's unachievable, I simply say no.
Yeah.
For me, my own reputation's more important.
So that nobody has green hair.
So that rather than make somebody green.
I think it's too, whereas you used to just walk in off the street and go, I want to have this today, blue and black hair. Whereas now everything's designed around a consultation base, which I think is good for them. It's good for us so that you're in the right place to start off with. Absolutely. Consultations are so important when you sit down before I apply any colour to anybody's hair. It's really important to know what their future goal is, even if it's not achievable on that day, what we're working towards.
Absolutely.
What would be the funniest questions that you've been asked in a consultation?
Oh,
I feel like these will be good.
I actually there's two questions that I get or have been asked time and time and time again with obviously our beautiful virgin hair. One concern or question is always, does it come from dead people? No, I'm definitely not out on a Saturday night robbing graves. Cutting people's hair. I'm not doing that. That's never anything that anybody needs to worry about.
It's so interesting that that's where your mind would go. Don't worry,
no,
Auntie Sue is fine.
Very clear. No, The hair does not come from dead people.
We promise. Do you know what's funny? I first started in hair extensions when I was 16 years old and just really new. And I had this thought one day that if you've purchased hair from Russia and you're over here and you commit a robbery, do you then get framed? But I thought this for years until one day I actually verbalized it. Embarrassingly so, there's no follicle in the end. You can't get the DNA. But it was such a thought that could anyone get framed from wearing somebody else's hair and committing a crime?
The second question that I get asked all the time is, can he pull on my hair? Always. Always. The answer simply, the answer is yes. Hair extensions applied properly, they should not come out of your hair.
I will say on a fresh install, it's going to be uncomfortable for you.
Very, very uncomfortable.
But they won't come out.
They're my top two. Honestly, of all the years that I've been doing this, they are my top two. And I almost know they're coming.
It's like you want to answer it before they've even asked to make them feel less uncomfortable about the situation.
Correct. What's a question that people ask you that you always find a little bit amusing about hair extensions?
Okay, so what I probably find amusing is that when they ask how you're applying it. So I had one lady sit down one day and she was sweating her hands. So she was so nervous. And I'm like, why are you so... Like, I get it, but like you're sweating.
Nervous, but you're not that
And I was
nervous.
like, are you okay? And she goes, is it going to hurt? And I was like, doing what? Like, it could, it feels like a tight ponytail is how I sort of say. She goes, no, but like when you actually put it through the scalp. And I was like, for one, if you were going to let me do that today, well done. Secondly, at least ask for me to put you under. I would not be doing that awake.
It's surprising though. Some people do. Some people do think that it's going to be sewn into the scalp. Correct.
Which is very wild to me.
Contemplating doing it, I'll never know. But no, we definitely do not apply them to the scalp. We create an anchor point.
They hear the word permanent. Yeah. It sends their mind all directions.
That's another really, really big one. And I guess I completely understand too. People think permanent hair extensions
is for every day, always.
Yeah, correct. Is permanent. Funny that you would call something permanent and then wonder why people believed that it was permanent.
It's very much like permanent colour, isn't it? They think when you colour it, a dark brown that day that it stays dark brown, but it will fade.
Correct.
These things happen.
And extensions do require lifting, so you need to have them removed every 6 weeks and then put back up again. So on average, hair grows about 1 centimetre per month. So at the 6-week mark, you should have around 1.5 centimetre regrowth, in which case we need to take them out.
And we always say, believe me, at 6 weeks, you'll want them moved.
Always.
Always. It's a lot more comfortable. And then wait your 2 to 3 days to pull your ponytail.
Wait your 2 to 3 days for the ponytail.
Is that my recommendation? What made you choose to rebrand the way that you have? 11 years later. Took a long time, but...
Well, and actually, it hasn't just been 11 years. It wasn't 11 years later. It's not the first rebrand that I've done. I think for me, it's just LDL is always forever evolving. So originally, I believe we were white on black.
Yes.
I think I've updated my logo actually almost every year.
Yes, you have.
Against every marketing person's suggestions. It's the advice that I'm always given, don't change. But I actually don't see any other way. I get really bored really quickly. I knew when we built the salon that I built it with the intent that I knew I'd become bored and that we would want to refresh and do little mini makeovers without actually rebuilding an entire salon.
Yes.
But this rebrand, we've got lots and lots of exciting things coming that I can't mention now. We've got products coming. We've got a new website coming, and I just wanted something that stood out in a sea of,
I think it's very common in hairdressing that everything is very black and white, and we are anything but black and white. So I think it's very rich to what you have grown. I think it shows the growth as well, stepping out and ready to step out and be bold and be recognised for that is really important.
So we still have obviously the clean lines of white. White, I think, is luxurious. I wanted to be bold and different. So we've got blue, we've got a navy blue, we have yellow, we have a fuchsia pink, It's certainly not colours I would have thought that I would have ever
No,
chosen.
no, yeah.
But when you put them together on a mood board, which our audience hasn't quite seen yet, I actually think it's really cute. And now our new tagline of You But Couture, I adore.
Yes.
I actually really, really love the new tagline.
It's perfect. I do love how the other week in salon we were working out how to say couture. Is it couture? Couture?
We don't
There's
really
so
know.
many other ways. We actually went to Google in the end.
Couture.
We did get Google to talk to us and try to tell
But
us.
I think it's really cute. Like
Yeah.
I can actually see it on on headbands,
Absolutely.
on hair accessories. I can actually see it on apparel.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I agree.
I've always kind of had that.
Is that your
you know,
next
the
step?
well,
Apparel.
I also remember when I started LDL, and it was originally a very good friend of mine that is in marketing. I'd put up a picture of the logo, and she emailed me immediately and said, it doesn't say anything about hair extensions.
Yeah.
Like, I'm confused as the consumer.
Yeah.
And
What
my
are we buying?
response- Yeah.
Yeah.
And my response was amazing,
Yeah.
because LDL could be selling pens in 30
Yes.
years. So I guess I've always wanted to create a luxury brand.
Yep.
But, hair extensions, of course, is what we're known for.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot more coming, and I never want to box myself in
Yeah.
or, just have it be about one thing.
If
because
anything-
everything's ever changing.
You added international, so you went a lot further.
LDL International. Well, it's
Int.
yeah. But we've all, in the heart of everything, we've always been LDL. LDL is me,
Yes.
always has been, and, obviously always will be. And I guess as I grow and I change, I feel like my business has to grow and change
Yes.
with me. When I started as a younger person, my nickname
You are young.
was Delish. I had land in Scotland that gave me the title of a lady.
The lady.
That's where, Lady Delish came from. I'm now
And it made
a-
sense because she used to be able to run in stilettos, to be
Correct.
honest. So-
I did. But, now as a 47-year-old woman, I don't relate to Lady Delish anymore.
Yes.
And LDL International is far more fitting
Who I
toward
am.
me.
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah,
agree. I agree, though. I agree.
So, I guess it just always growing and changing and evolving and, bringing out new products, but always sticking to the one fundamental rule, which is integrity always.
Absolutely.
And only ever selling the highest quality products and providing the highest quality service.
And
Always.
really always providing the highest a lot of education. A lot of
Always.
education. Didn't say that properly.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's what, is always lacking, that you've always gone above and beyond so that people really understand.
Correct.
They have a full understanding from service to hair to consultations to where they're walking into it. So it's a full
Yeah.
package.
Agree.
Yes. So
That's me.
that
I'm
is
Dee.
you.
This is Cassie.
What a lovely time we have had, and it was nice. Do you want to try and sign off with the real name?
The hairy truth.
It's about to get hairy.
It is about to get hairy. It's not the hairy truth. I will learn it for the next episode.
Pauline will have a
Promise.
sign on her head. She has promised. Bye.
Bye.